This will be a quick start guide for Juri in Street Fighter 6 so that you can jump into matches and give it your all. Let's start off with her normals. Juri is blessed because most of her buttons are long range and they're also cancelable. Juri's standing light punch has a lot of range and is also very fast. This is a move that we'll use to get people off of us and to defend ourselves. In places where the standing light punch will whiff, the crouching light punch will work also. What's nice about this too is it's also cancelable. Both of these moves are good if you're unsure you're gonna get the hit and you need to confirm into a combo. Light kick is an amazing button. It has so much range, it's cancelable, and it got a buff going into Street Fighter 6 so that you can cancel into drive rush into lights. Crouching light kick is a low, and it has good range, however, it's not cancelable. This move is good if you're trying to catch a person trying to walk backwards, where you can get a full combo afterwards. Juri standing medium punch is one of her best buttons, if not her best button. It's a great button on block as a frame trap. However, there's not much follow-up other than drive rush off of this. If you're ever unsure, this is the move for you. On block or hit, you cannot go wrong with standing medium punch. Crouching medium punch works in conjunction with standing medium punch as you can combo into one another. This move has decent range and is good for comboing after Enkensatsu. However, if we're going to combo after Enkensatsu, I suggest using forward medium punch. Forward medium punch has the same amount of damage as crouching medium punch, however, it covers more space. Standing medium kick returns from Street Fighter V as one of Juri's best buttons. This move is special because it has two versions of the move. We have the far version, which starts up in 8 frames, and we have the other that starts up in 5 frames, but can only be done close. The close version is also cancelable. Since this move starts up in 5 frames, Juri is one of the characters in this game that can combo from light to medium. This move has a built-in option select. An option select is when you have one sequence that has multiple outcomes depending on what your opponent does. If Juri is far away, you cannot cancel the far variant of this move. If you're close, you can cancel the close variant of this move. You can use this move far away, but also buffer the special move in case I get the close variant of it. And we can see the magic here. If I'm far away, I don't get Enkensatsu, but if I'm close enough, Enkensatsu comes out. This is super important, and everyone should learn this. Crouching medium kick is a great move to catch people trying to walk backwards, and also a move to cover a lot of space and push them toward the corner. Starting a drive rush combo with crouching medium kick scales your combo heavily. However, it's a way to open up your opponent and to get some damage. Juri's forward medium kick is an overhead and is a great way to get people trying to stand up or trying to walk backwards out of your range. If you drive rush into her overhead, you can combo afterwards. This is a great way on a knockdown to threaten the overhead, or if you want to go low, there's also options there as well. Juri's standing hard punch has incredible range and is just an amazing whiff punish tool. After a punish counter medium punch, this is your go-to button to combo with. It's cancelable on hit 2, which means you can confirm if it hits or not, and then go into your combo. A great use of this button is to counter drive impact if you throw this move out and they try to drive impact through. Crouch heavy punch is your damage tool. Whenever you can, you want to use this button. After a drive rush medium punch, this is your go-to button as it does the most damage. Like forward heavy punch, back hard kick is 2 hits and is cancelable on hit 2. It's decent, but there's better tools for the job. Another one of Juri's incredible tools is hard kick. It's safe on block and has incredible range. This move cannot be punished by a normal attack, however, you lose your turn trying to press afterward. This move is an incredible space trap. If we do heavy kick and then heavy punch up close, Ryu will always win because heavy punch is not fast enough. If we can space this out to force light punch from Ryu to whiff, you can punish him whiffing. If you space this out, the light punch will whiff and then you could punish his whiffed attack. Juri's crouching hard kick is alright. This move is good for going for a low in ranges where crouching medium kick would whiff, and crouching hard kick will hit them. But if we're going for a whiff punish in ranges where you want to use sweep, hard punch would also work. Juri's notable jumping attacks are going to be jumping light kick as it can cross up and open up an opponent who's blocking incorrectly. Jumping medium kick could also be used as a cross up. However, it's a little bit more finicky as sometimes you won't get the cross up like that. Jumping medium punch is amazing and can be canceled into Juri's dive kick. I love Juri's hard punch. It hits really high up, it can cross up, and it knocks them down on hit. Juri's hard kick does a lot of damage, and you can combo afterwards, and it hits really high up. We can't talk about Juri's specials without talking about 4 moves in conjunction. We have Saihasho, Enkensatsu, and Go Osatsu. These moves can be done by doing quarter circle forward, and light kick, medium kick, and heavy kick. Next, let's talk about Fuhajin. Whenever you use Fuhajin, you get a stock of Fuha, as you can see up on top. With the stock of Fuha, it enhances Saihasho, Enkensatsu, or Go Osatsu. When you enhance these moves, you get additional properties. Saihasho, you get additional frame advantage, however, you still can't combo afterwards. Enkensatsu allows you to combo afterwards. And Go Osatsu allows you to get more damage because now it's 2 hit. An additional property is that you can now chain these moves together. If you were to hit quarter circle forward, light kick, and then medium kick, you chain into the Enkensatsu. And this can be done 3 times as long as you have the appropriate Fuha stocks. Fuhajin by itself is great as the light and the medium versions can be done off of light attacks. And the heavy version allows you to juggle afterwards. Fuhajin also counts as a fireball and can nullify 1 hit of a projectile. Tensenrin is forward, down, down, forward, and is her DP motion. The medium version is her anti-air of choice and is really good for stopping people trying to jump in. The light one stays on the ground, but also will knock down. The heavy version is good for combos and is good for juggling after heavy Fuhajin. Juri's last special attack is going to be her dive kick. Her dive kick could be done by doing quarter circle back kick in the air. After it hits, if you hit kick again, she has a follow-up. This is good if you get a read on a fireball and do a preempted jump. Sometimes you can combo into a dive kick. Let's go over Juri's OD moves. OD Fuhajin is good if you want to launch her off of medium attacks. You do not need a Fuha stock to use OD, Saihasho, Enkensatsu, and Go Osatsu. You do need a stock if you want to chain your OD moves. In conjunction with OD Fuhajin, this is a great way to cash out, as you can chain all of this into your level 3. OD Tensenrin is invincible, and this is the move that you're going to use if you're getting pressured and you want to get people off of you. OD Shiksen is great if you want to punish fireballs and you can combo afterwards. You can also combo into all of your supers. Juri's level 1 super Fuha wrenching can be used for combos and juggles and getting some extra damage. If you have a Fuha stock, if you hold down the kick button, you'll get extra damage. This is done by doing 2 quarter circle forwards and then a kick button. Juri's Feng Shui engine is my favorite part of Juri. You can chain all of your buttons together and everything becomes cancelable. Because of that, Juri becomes really hard to drive impact as you can cancel all of her strings into drive impact. Kaizen Denkairaku is quarter circle back twice and kick. It's a great way to end rounds, does a lot of damage, and it's really flashy. Let's talk combos. We can use light attacks in a few ways. We can chain our light attacks and then use heavy Tensenrin for the knockdown. Or we can go into medium Fuhajin to get a stock and get the knockdown. We can start a combo with crouching light kick because this hits low, and we can still get a full combo afterwards. Her standing light kick could also be used after standing light punch, which means doing combos like this is completely viable. Stand medium punch, crouching medium punch is a staple to your damage, and you could also drive rush this sequence for extra damage. Crouching light kick is a great low starter and is a good way to confirm into her Go Osatsu. And if you have more stocks, you can chain from going Go Osatsu, Saihasho, and then Enkensatsu, and then you can combo afterwards. Heavy punch is a great tool, and you should always have a Fuha stock ready to go so you can go into Enkensatsu. After Enkensatsu, you want to use forward medium punch into heavy Tensenrin. This is a bread and butter. You should always be using this. Same thing applies for forward heavy punch. You can cancel on hit 2 and then complete this combo. Something to note, if you hit a punish counter hard kick, sometimes you can get a heavy Tensenrin afterwards. If you hit a punish counter heavy kick, you can do level 1 or level 2 supers. For some reason, Kaizen Denkairaku will not work. I could have swore that worked in the beta. Speaking of which, let's talk about punish counters. Punish counters give you the same amount of frame advantage as if you were to drive rush the normal. Some moves give different properties like hard kick. However, for the most part, most of them will just give you 4 frames extra. First things first, if you punish counter with medium punch, you can always get hard punch afterwards. If you punish counter with a low medium kick, you would think to only go into Go Osatsu. However, because you have those additional frames, you can actually go into Enkensatsu. If you can't get a really big hit and you're far away, you can also still use a light punch. Light punch into forward medium punch still combos, and light punch into crouching medium kick combos. Let's next go over frame traps. First, a frame trap is a sequence of 2 moves where there's not enough space for the defender to press a button. This is usually after advantageous moves like standing medium punch for Juri and then light punch. Ryu might think he can hit a button after standing medium punch. However, you are advantageous and you get the move before he does. Street Fighter 6 doesn't give plus frames often, but you can force this with the drive gauge. Basic frame traps with Juri are going to be chain light punches or medium punch to light punch. These are automatic, and if they mash buttons in between, you get to combo them afterwards. This sequence is good because you can confirm the hit and then go into a full drive rush combo afterwards. Medium punch to light punch is good, however, you cannot confirm this, and the combo you get afterwards is not as good. After enhanced Sai Hasho, you can chase after the fireball and then hit them as they try to hit a button afterwards. This could be used in the corner because after the fireball, you can throw. And if they think you're going to throw, you can always strike. Even from this range, you can throw out buttons before they can throw out a button. Even though this isn't a true frame trap, standing medium punch, crouching medium punch can also be used. If they're afraid to hit buttons, you can use sequences like this to steal turns. Let's talk about combos into supers. Level 1s can only be comboed from juggles. So heavy Fuha is a great way to go into level 1. You can't do heavy Fuha off of a medium attack. However, you can use OD Fuha, and then you can go into the super from that. Remember, if you have a Fuha stock, you can also hold down the kick button for more damage. If you don't want to juggle, you must cancel a normal attack into the level 1 super. You can cancel OD moves into level 2s. Juri's Feng Shui engine is great because you can cancel normals into normals, and you can cancel any move into specials. I would keep light attacks out of Feng Shui engine as it scales your damage heavily. Try and fill your combos with medium and heavy attacks first. My go-to combo with Feng Shui engine is forward medium punch, medium kick 2 hits, heavy kick, hard punch, and then heavy Tensen-rin. That would look like this. This could also be done after Enkansatsu. Anytime you chain into a heavy attack, it causes a launcher. If you chain into crouching heavy punch, you can now jump cancel. After the jump cancel, you can do Feng Shui engine combos in the air. In the corner, an excellent combo to know is going to be medium punch, hard punch, heavy kick. After this, you can also do a dive kick. And if you want to do even more, you can do OD dive kick. And then you can follow up with a Tensen-rin. And if you want to add even more damage, you can also do a level 1. If you want to add even more damage, use a Fuha stock. You can increase the damage on her level 1. Be careful with Feng Shui engine on block, as you might be tempted to blow all of your resources in trying to open them up. This is a great way to pressure. However, I would also remember that you want to use the same tools that you use outside of Feng Shui engine while in Feng Shui engine, but you want to use Feng Shui engine to confirm more damage. Kaizen Dankairaku is Juri's level 3. Juri's level 3 could be canceled from a normal, a special, or even an OD move. Ways that you're going to go into her level 3 is going to be off of her Fuhajin, off of an OD chain, or after a combo, her light Tensen-rin is great as well. Lastly, you might even do it after the Shiksen. If you got this far, in the comments section below, tell me how much you love Juri in Street Fighter 6. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy Juri in Street Fighter 6. Have a good one.